Ooh, what makes an awesome client? Um, I don't even know if it's that. I think it's more like what makes a client happy and successful, and maybe those are the awesome clients. I guess that is it. I think first is being honest and open with what that client is looking for in a realtor. So having that conversation of like, what are the expectations in terms of communicating? What are the expectations with the home that you're looking for? Having that like open, candid conversation with your agent, it allows them to just work more efficiently for you. And every day when I wake up, aside from like my personal stuff or family stuff going on, every day I wake up and I think, it's so simple. How can I get my clients what they need and what they want? It's nothing more than that. And that's the easy question. And then everything from there is dependent on that really good conversation between realtor and family slash client. So that's like without that, I don't know if there's much there, to be honest with you. It's so crucial. I've found. Number two, it kind of ties in with the honesty part, but being realistic with in terms of the family and what they're looking for in a home. And nowadays, it's so easy to spend hours and hours, on these sites looking at properties, and that's all very important. It's necessary. Reassessing what's important to you, and what I've found is that when families move from like all that like prep work and research to like actually getting out there and looking at properties, it's almost like a switch that's flipped, and they get out there and things just become so much more enjoyable. It's like the theory part of it versus the practical part of it. And once they get out there, they're getting feedback from the market. They're getting feedback from specific sellers, and it allows us, the realtor and the family, to really get into a good groove and fine tune what's most important in the home search. And again, it's all like I find it really fun, really interesting, and it's just one thing I've noticed, over the years where that like all that the phase of researching and looking at Redfin and Zillow and everything, and then versus getting out there and when it starts to get real. And then thirdly, I would say knowing that your agent should be fighting for you every step of the way. If you're buying a home, there's some major milestones. From putting in an offer to dealing with inspections. What happens if the appraisal comes in low? What happens if the seller says, cool, I like the price, I'll take that, but I don't like these couple terms in here that you've got. So your agent should always, help you navigate through every milestone and making sure that they're doing what's best for their client, their buyer, or the seller, and truly, again, communicating well, realtor to client. Communicating well with what might be best for them, asking good questions with, figuring out what's important to them, and ultimately helping guide them through their home purchase. There's so many things that happen when you buy a home, and the agent should remember that the family probably has maybe done that once or twice in their life, maybe not at all, and it's the agent's job to work on that stuff and become very good at it, and learning how to navigate it every day in a way that's tailored to that family. So that's just a few things that I've found that are like the when I look back and I think like, wow, like what were the families that seemed to really enjoy it and they were happy, once they got the house. And I found that they had these three kind of these three characteristics, I guess, or they went about the process in a certain way. So just a few commonalities I've found. Figured I'd share them with you guys. As always, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week.